Greetings, this is the Questing GM. Today is day 11 for RPG A Day 2021. And the word of the day is listen. We may think that RPG as a hobby is all about talking, giving the compelling descriptions, doing them in voices, narrating the best actions, and talking a lot with your players and game masters on what to do next. But after a while, you might discover that listening is a skill that is as, if not more important, whether as a player or game master. When do we keep silent for a moment and think, imagine, or digest what's being said at the table? As a player, I like to pay careful attention to the words being used by the game master and try to sense if something is being said between the lines. I'm not doing this to exploit the game master's description of "but you said," but trying to immerse my character into the situation. With careful listening comes questions, and those questions can lead to better decisions as a character or for my character. It is also important to listen to your fellow players and their characters. Is there something that they want that you can provide, or enhance the experience for you or themselves? Some might despair at listening to a character's heavy backstory, but being able to take one or two cues from it, I think, is a good place to start for interaction. Listening is definitely a skill that has to be learned as a game master. Sometimes in a bid to use flowery language, we forget about paying attention to the words being said to us instead of the ones that we say. Player intention is often clouded in the player's words, and that's usually the one that I'm trying to listen for and would ask to clarify. I often find myself making the mistake of not giving my players the intended result of their actions and decisions when they have worked so hard to ask for it. Language can be a wilderness to say what you really meant to say, so take a moment to listen in through the words to find out what they really mean. Listening can also be hard when asking for feedback. I think some game masters are not prepared to listen when they are asking for feedback. Rather, they are only looking for some kind of validation and only for what they want to hear. It takes an amount of humility to be willing to listen. And you have to trust that your players are saying something with the best intentions or according to what you ask of them. So how much do you listen? I'm ready to listen your thoughts in the comments below. If you would like to participate in RPG A Day 2021, you can refer to the links in the description. Or you can use the RPG A Day 2021 tag to find RPG A Day content in the wilderness of the internet. So this is the Questing GM for now, and I'll see you on day 12.